Whenever we have Moroccan-style recipes on the menu at Marley Spoon, people absolutely love them. I think it's a combination of spices, but without the heat, which makes them family-friendlier. Our meal kits are perfect for weeknights, but they take the stress out of entertaining too. We normally order enough for 2 people, which we share between 3 of us. But because I have friends coming over, I've ordered enough for 6. So first step is to prepare the couscous and just pouring over some boiling water. And instead of using plastic wrap, a plate works just as good. Set that aside for a few minutes. So I have some cauliflower, cut off the florets. Just break them off into smaller pieces. We don't want to waste any of the stem. Really finely chop it so it camouflages well with the couscous. Okay. Finely chop the onion. I like adding red onion because it's just that bit sweeter. Some coriander. Hold it in a bit of a bunch, as close together as you can, and then just run your knife across because we want to use all of the stems as well. That's where a lot of the flavour is, more so than the leaves. Adds a nice texture too. The great thing about meal kits is everything is pre-portioned, which makes it even easier to entertain. Okay, so the couscous should be ready to fluff. Okay, now we can make meatballs. So I do have less lamb mince than usual into our jeweled couscous. I'm just using couscous in place of breadcrumbs to keep them nice and soft. And I have some diced dried apricots here, just half of them. The tartness and sweetness works really well with a combination of spices from some Ras El Hanout, which translates to top of the shelf or the best of the spices. It's used in North African cuisine, like garam masala is in Indian cuisine. Such a beautiful aroma. Okay, so just going to add most of the coriander here. We want to save some for garnish and a good pinch of salt. And then I'm just going to get in there with my hands and give it a really good mix and almost knead it for a minute just to help tenderize the lamb. All right, that's ready now. You just want to roll the balls straight into a cold pan before turning on the heat so the fat can render from the lamb and flavors the sauce. Our recipes are perfect for weeknights, but because we add a bit of a twist on the everyday, means they're just that little bit more special for when friends are coming over. Some extra virgin olive oil. And we just want to brown them off nicely, and then we'll remove them from the pan to cook the rest of the ingredients. You can start on toasting some almonds. Just pop it in and turn it onto medium heat so they toast nice and evenly. Turn these over. Okay, they're nice and golden, so I'll take them out of the pan. Smells incredible. We don't want to throw away any of the flavour that's in the pan from sealing off the meatballs. At Marley Spoon, we have a tomato powder which adds this fresh tomato burst, but you can easily substitute for tomato paste, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Almonds are ready to come out. And then just add a small amount of water to help create a sauce. Turn the meatballs to the pan. The remaining apricots. And a good season with salt. Give it a stir. Pop on the lid to finish cooking the meatballs and until the cauliflower is nice and tender. I'm just going to pan steam these chopped cauliflower stems and not too much water to avoid losing too many nutrients for a couple of minutes. I've drained that. I'm going to make a jeweled couscous. I like to add a plant-based protein like hemp seeds when I reduce the amount of meat that I use. They are technically a nut. They have a nutty flavour, and my new favourite ingredient. Has a very similar amount of protein to lamb, so it's perfect in this dish. If you can't find any, you can use sesame seeds as a substitute. We are ready to serve. This is looking incredible. Look at that. I love hearing how certain recipes given so much inspiration in the kitchen. I think everyone's hungry, including me. Meatballs. Gorgeous. On every last drop of the sauce. Some slivered almonds. Really nice crunch. And coriander. A pop of colour. Look at that. What a feast. The humble meatball turned into something rather special without too much effort at all.